Welcome into the College Football Show presented by the World Sports Network, WSN. Tanner Kern joined alongside Brock Boynton. Davey covers. We're talking some college football today. We got rivalry week starting up. Got some big games on Friday and Saturday, boys. Best time of the year. Brock, how you doing, man?
Fantastic. What a great week. You got feast week. You got rivalry weekend. You got NFL on a Friday. I mean, what more do you expect? Like, what more do you want in life?
Yeah, Davey, you had a big day on the NFL yesterday. How you feeling?
Oh yeah, all underdogs. That slate was insane. Gosh, I mean, I love this time of year. Nothing better than thinking about Christmas and just watching the best time of football. It's almost playoff time in both sports. Let's go.
I don't know about you guys. And, Brock, we were hanging out watching some college basketball a little bit too, obviously. But I really can't even focus on Feast Week right now because I'm so locked in on college football. I feel like I'm missing opportunities, but my buddy, he's a big college basketball bettor, so he's like playing everything starting at 10 a.m. I'm just like, I'm so locked in on these football games right now. I don't know if you guys feel the same way or not.
No, I'm not going to lie. I was debating about calling the 1-800 number this week when I'm on my lunch break and I'm checking and getting bets in for college basketball that starts at noon, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock on a Tuesday. But hey, we're here. We're ready to have a great weekend. And I mean, I love nothing more. I mean, I just, like I said, I don't know what more you want in life.
Are you a college basketball guy, Davey?
Oh yeah. I love some college ball. I've been on it like crazy this week. I love the tournaments that they do. The tournaments that they got at this time of year, it's just it mashes in perfect, right? Like you said, what could you want more? Feast week. We got a bunch of bowl games, rivalries, and then you get some college ball at 8 a.m., 10 a.m. It's like, what the hell am I doing here? This is beautiful. What a time to be alive. So,
Yeah.
The problem is, too, I mean, this weekend of college football, you think you have over 10 games for playoff seedings, or if you're in, if you're out. I mean, it's a huge weekend of college football.
So, speaking of huge weekend of college football, it starts at noon today. Ole Miss, Mississippi State in the Egg Bowl. If Ole Miss loses this game, are they eliminated from the college football playoff?
100%.
Go ahead, dude. Yeah.
I don't see them making the playoffs if they lose this game.
So
big game for them.
Big game. They're a 7.5-point favorite on the road against Mississippi State. We've heard all the Lane Kiffin rumors over the past, few weeks. Where's he going to go? LSU, Florida State, Ole Miss. We'll start with that. Davey, you think he's going to stay at Ole Miss, or is he going to go to one of those schools?
It's tough. I mean, I could see him running to LSU and going and bringing some money with him and making some big things happen at LSU. I don't think it's the wrong move, but I do love Lane Kiffin at Ole Miss. I mean, I just love Lane Kiffin. I'm a Lane Miss. Oh my goodness, Lane Kiffin guy, and I don't want him to go to LSU. I'm not the biggest LSU fan, but I could see him running to LSU, bringing some money with him, and making some big things happen over there.
If you want statues built, you stay. If you want statues built, you stay. If you want the money and the grass is greener on the other side, you leave. But besides Hunter on the college football committee doing his 6-7 bullshit, he did say that if Lane Kiffin was to leave, that the committee was not gonna go after Ole Miss and take away what they did to Florida State a few years back.
Yeah, so there's a chance. I mean, I think there's a better chance that he stays personally. I think he's just dragging these teams along so they don't have a head coach, and then they're screwed on signing day. But, what do I know? I just think in this spot, looking at the 7.5-point spread, looking at minus 280 on the money line, whatever you want to put in a parlay, looking at the over even, I don't see Mississippi State hanging with Ole Miss in this football game. You look at the competitive teams, at least, that they played on their schedule. At Missouri, they just lost 49-27. They were blown out by Georgia 41-21. Did beat Arkansas by 3, and Arkansas is not a great team by any means. Lost to Texas in overtime. Texas has just been toying around with these terrible teams. And then Florida, they beat 23rd. They lost 23-21. I think Ole Miss is much more equipped to just win this football game and win it by a lot. We'll start with Davey. What do you think?
I actually like Mississippi State plus 7.5. I think the line dropped down to 7 on the dot, which scares me. I would have to buy that half a point. I know I'm not a big fan of buying points, but that's a time where I got to buy a half a point there. I think the talk might be a lot on Ole Miss. I think they're stressing out a little bit. Lane Kiffin might leave us. What do we do? I see Ole Miss starting a little slow. Mississippi State keeping it close, but I do see Ole Miss winning the game. There's no way in hell they lose this game. They're going to make the playoffs. Lane Kiffin's too good of a coach. He's going to prove it. He's going to go win the game, but I do think it's going to be a close game. It's going to stay tight.
Ole Miss right now plus 310 to miss the playoffs. If you
Wow.
they're going
really
to lose this game, plus 310 to miss. So that's a better deal than taking Mississippi State plus 230 on the money line there. Brock, I think you're on the same side as me, but why do you like the Eagles in this spot?
It's I mean, when you have an ego the size of what Lane has and what he's been able to do there, and then what he's been doing and carrying this on of the drama, it'd be so romantic of him to just go out and just give them a BTA. And then he's going to get on Twitter and talk his shit. And then later this evening, because Ole Miss put a time clock on him, does he stay? I don't know. Yes, there's a lot of distractions, but I think Ole Miss, they're going in there with pride on their chest. They know what's ahead of them getting in the playoffs. I mean, they're going to get it done.
Yeah.
How crazy would it be for Lane Kiffin to go win this game by 40 points and then be like, all right, guys, I'm out of here. I'm going to LSU. I'll see you later.
You can't do that. Like, you really just can't do that. So I think he's going to stay personally. I don't think he's going to leave. Why would you leave? This can still provide you with a lot of resources, and you're still good enough. You've built the program up to be a national championship contender at Ole Miss. I'm not saying you're going to win one there, but you've built it up to the point where Lane Kiffin is the face of Ole Miss. So I don't see him leaving. We'll see, though. We'll see. Anyways, guys, we'll transition into the night game here. We got a big one. This is the one. I know me and Brock at least are on different sides, but this is the big one. Texas A&M versus Texas. So just for your SEC championship implications, if Ole Miss were to lose to Mississippi State, Texas A&M, Georgia, or Alabama would be confirmed in. Texas A&M for them right now in the SEC championship. This is a win and in spot. They are a 2.5-point favorite on the road against Texas. They opened about minus 120. This is now minus 142 on the money line. The spread's 2.5. I see it jumping to 3.5 potentially by kickoff just based on the money right now. But we'll start with Brock here. You are on the Texas Longhorns. I am not. Tell me why Texas is going to win the game.
Defense, baby. I shit on Texas a few weeks ago on their offense, not having no playmakers, no nothing. And then I saw them put 35 up last week. Arch those for umpteen touchdown passes. I think it was 4 of them. And they're at home. You're playing your little brother that thinks he's better than you. You could take them out of the playoffs. I mean, as a Texas Longhorn, I just don't know what else you want. Because, I mean, your back's against the wall. I mean, you really don't have a playoff shot. But you're telling me you get to take your little brother out and then drop them in seedings and get Georgia in the SEC? I just think there's too much drama. I think Texas is a team that's been there, done that, and I think A&M's new to it.
So my counter, and then we'll go to you, Davey, but my counter to that is the fact that I don't know if you saw Elko's post-game speech last week after whoever they played, the 1AA team. He was like, this is the end of the chapter. Like, this is what we've been working for since last season. We walked off the field, Kyle Field, and they were trying to stick the flag on the logo and all that. This is what we've been working for. And my thought is, if Texas A&M can't win it this year, I don't think they're ever going to win it. Like, and I know they've won in the past, but they've won games in multiple ways. Texas is susceptible through the air. Texas A&M is fast. They're pretty much better at nearly every position. And I know they haven't played anybody, but they're still a good football team. They got a big roster, money-wise. I don't know. I got to go with the Aggies here. But Davey, you're the difference making. Taking.
I mean, 4 or 5 weeks ago, I was just hyping Texas up. They're going to make a run. It's going to happen. And I hate to go against my word, but I do see Texas A&M pulling this game off. I think after watching Texas against Georgia, I was confident going into that game. I was like, Texas is going to do this. I had a bad run that weekend. Texas made me mad. I think I'm going to go against my word on Texas to take Texas A&M. I agree. I think their offense is a lot faster than Texas's defense. Texas defense probably stronger. They got a good defense. It's going to be an interesting game. But I think Arch is still kind of choking in the big moment. He ain't pulling off the big games yet, and he needs another year to do it. And A&M has the momentum and has the team to do it this year. And like you said, Tanner, if they ain't doing it this year, They're never doing it. This is the year to do it. You better go win it.
When you look at Texas's wins, so you just going through them, San Jose, you lose to Ohio State 14-7, obviously, start the year off. And that was one that, Julian Sayin didn't really have to do much in that game. I think Ohio State won the game in that way. It could have been a lot worse. San Jose State, UTEP, Sam Houston dominate those teams. You lose to Florida in the swamp. You beat OU with what John Mateer played in that game, but he had the hurt hand.
Right.
After surgery.
Oklahoma's terrible too. Like, I'll stand on that. They're not good.
You see the total for that game? 32 and a half.
Defense is freaking good, man. I got to give them that. Their defense is
good. Yes. Offensively, they're not good. Like, I look at the Bama game, I'm still pissed off. Bama we'll talk about that in a few minutes here. Kentucky 16-13. Mississippi State 45-38. Vandy 34-31. They dominated that game. We'll give them that. At Georgia, get blown out. And then Arkansas, that was a couple point game at the half last week. So, man, I just think Texas A&M's got it. I don't, and I wouldn't be shocked if Texas wins the game, but a lot has to go right for Texas to win the game. So, any other thoughts on that one before we move into the next one here?
Nope. Live up to your name, Manning. Live up to your name, Manning.
Ohio State versus Michigan. I would say that Ohio State is just going to blow them off the field, but as we know, they were a 21-point favorite last year and ended up losing, only a 10-point favorite. Now they're on the road here. I think Ryan Day last year wanted to be super physical and run the ball. This year, if Ohio State wants to win the game, which they're more than capable of doing, just throw the ball. If they throw the ball, they're going to win the game. I think they're going to cover. I don't know if they'll do that, though, but we'll start with Brock here. What do you think?
I know Carnell Tate is supposed to be back this weekend. Do we know if Jeremiah is supposed to be back?
Yes, I think Jeremiah is going to be back.
Reports are saying that he's going to play. They haven't confirmed or made it official yet, but
okay. I mean, there's been I feel like Ryan Day acts like a woman when he comes to this game. He stresses himself out, makes the week 10 times bigger than what it has to be because you're playing Michigan. What I don't understand changing routines up for your players because you want to just you're building them up for the same 60-minute game that we play every single week. I mean, you play 4 quarters and you win the 4 quarters. Nothing changes. That's the little brother. That's the team up north. How do you not have this is the same Ohio State team that no one on this roster has ever beat Michigan. If that doesn't get you going, I don't know what does. I mean, Michigan's owned you. Give me Ohio State to get in there and get after it. I mean, I don't know what else to say.
Agreed. I can't believe Day, like in Ohio State, I understand this is a big game, and in a lot of years it has been. This Michigan team is not good. They're not good. Why are we building stress? Why are we making this game stressful? This game shouldn't be stressful. You should go in there and dog walk these dudes. You should beat them by 30 points. They shouldn't score a touchdown. Bryce Underwood hasn't played good. He turns the ball over. Your defense is fantastic. You go in there, you beat the hell out of Michigan. You do not keep this game close. You do not let it be built up like it's supposed to be. You do not keep the hype around this game. You go and beat the hell out of this football team.
And that's what we should be saying from last year, too. Like, I but they didn't do it. And Michigan legit could not even throw the ball last year, and they still lost.
Yeah.
That's the concerning. Michigan, as bad as Bryce Underwood has been, or, as good as he has been at times, right? Like, and I think Ohio State's in a little bit of trouble moving forward against Michigan because they're going to continue to get better. But, like, this is a spot where Michigan does have an offense a little bit. They can throw the football. They can run the ball, and they're at home. And I don't know if you guys saw this. Now they're not Ohio State's not driving up. They're flying up. They're flying from Ohio State to Michigan now. They used to drive. He's like, the routine hasn't worked in the past. Like they hype this game up so much.
Yeah.
And
that's crazy.
I may be biased because I got a whole lot of money on Ohio State next weekend when they play Indiana in the Big Ten championship. But why are we just amplifying this game to the max when it's just another one? It's just another game.
I will say, like, we're going to talk about the Iron Bowl here in a minute. Like, if Kalen DeBoer loses the Iron Bowl, and again, the Iron Bowl is not, I don't think, the be-all, end-all if both teams were, like, in the national championship hunt, right? But, like, that's a game that if you don't win it, like, if you don't win your rivalry game, it's bad, But this is crazy, the way they hype this game up.
Oh, absolutely. And you can't compare apples to oranges. I mean, we poison trees down there when we lose compared up here. But you have the better roster. You have the better roster. I mean, in my opinion, you have the better head coach. Get after it, Ryan Day.
Yep.
Yeah, you got to go win this game by a lot. You got to make a statement. And I don't know. I think they're putting so much on this game here that the Big Ten game could be bad news for them. I think they're stressing themselves out and putting way too much on themselves for a game that should be a 21-point favorite walking into this game, and they should go win it easy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still going to take Ohio State. I would lay the points with Ohio State, but you probably are going to get a good live bet at some point in this one. So, might be worth waiting a little bit if Michigan does go down the field. Quick one I want to mention here, Vanderbilt, Tennessee. I know we didn't bring this one up when we were talking before, but if you guys have any leans in this one, Tennessee 2.5-point favorite. Vandy's still outside chance of getting in the college football playoff. Probably need a Bama to lose, probably need an Ole Miss to lose, but still a chance. What do you guys see in this one? Brock, we'll start with you.
I mean, I have rode the Diego train all year long.
Let's go.
But dude, Neyland's scary, man. It's a 3:30 game. It's a pride game. It's a state game. I mean, do we know if Diego's mom's gonna be dressed half naked? I don't know. Is she gonna try to distract the players? Like, I mean, give me Tennessee. Give me Tennessee. You are not gonna allow the little brother of the state to come into your house and take over, especially with how Diego's been treating the season. You tell me you want to win a Heisman, but you've been out in Vegas 2 weeks ago on your bye. You're not focused, you piece of shit. Give me Tennessee to go in there and just dominate the little brother.
Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, it makes so much sense. The numbers add up for Tennessee to just go dominate this football game. But I'm going to be against the trend here, and I think I'm taking Diego to step it up and go win this football game. Tennessee has looked really good at times and looked really bad at times. Vandy has a solid defense this year. If there's a year that they're going to go to Tennessee and they're going to beat them, this is the year they make it happen. Let's go, Diego. Go make it happen. Step up, play some ball, and stay to dog ball.
See, and that's the thing. Like, I'm going to have my money on Tennessee. Yes, I'm going to be pissed if I win money. Like, yes, I'm going to be pissed if I lose money. But, I mean, Diego, man. I mean, losing Diego, the first time ever Vandy gets to go 10-2. Like, I mean, how electrifying is that for Vandy to be just the doormat of the SEC? And now you have an opportunity to just legit make history.
The whole situation, too, is just weird with, like, Theo Vaughn and Diego's mom. Yeah. It's just a really weird situation. I love Diego. He's too much of a Johnny Manziel character to be playing at Vanderbilt. He can't be playing to be like Ole Miss would fit him perfectly. Like under Lane Kiffin.
Him and Lane Kiffin.
Like that would be that's what he needs. I think the Diego Pavia factor kind of fades a little bit knowing he's at Vanderbilt, just because it's like he should be a good student. He should be should be going to class. He should be you know. So yeah, I don't know. I think Tennessee's going to win the game. I don't have any lean here though. I would just the way Tennessee looked against Florida, at least that was pretty impeccable. The big one here. So Alabama versus Auburn, 5.5-point favorite for the Crimson Tide. Jordan-Hare Stadium is pretty scary for the Tide. They do win there, but they just crazy things happen at Jordan-Hare. So Brock, you're the Alabama guy. Tell me why they're going to win this game by, I think you think double digits.
Double digits. Last week, Ty did not play good in the first half. I think it was more so of a look ahead playing Eastern Illinois, which is fine. I like it even better that Auburn's backup quarterback, the freshman, is not playing the dual threat that he was last week against the small AA that they played. I mean, the dude, I think he was 14 for 20, had over 400 total offense. I mean, had 178 yards rushing. I mean, this dude's a dog, and he's not playing. I'd be more afraid if he was, because I know how we handle dual threat quarterbacks. You saw it in Florida State. You saw it in Oklahoma. I mean, you can't control a dual threat quarterback. And the fact that he's not playing, I mean, yes, they're going to have packages, but I think Alabama knows what's ahead of them. Especially, my only concern is that they come out real slow after what happens in tonight's game of the Texas A&M Texas game, because they obviously know who they're going to get based on just tonight. You're either going to get Georgia or you're going to get Texas A&M in the SEC championship if you do what you're supposed to be done tomorrow evening. You have everything ahead of you. If you don't go out and just throw all over this Auburn's defense, you don't belong in the college football playoffs.
Yeah, this is a game where, like, defensively, Auburn doesn't stop the pass. Alabama throws the ball. I think I don't think who it really matters who to play in the SEC championship. I think personally they'd rather have Texas A&M than Georgia. But man, like they got blessed that Vanderbilt came out and did what they had to do last week to put them in a situation where they control their own destiny. I think they're going to get it. Davey, what do you think?
Yeah, I think Alabama wins this game. I think, honestly, it's going to be a tight game. It's going to be crazy like Auburn games always are. This bowl is honestly always a great game, no matter what teams are playing in it. And I think it's going to be similar this year, but I see a backdoor, not a backdoor, obviously, but a late end of the game, crazy cover, tight the entire game. You probably get Alabama live at 2.5. You probably get them live almost even on the money line. You probably get something crazy going into halftime where you can bet this game at a great line and get Alabama maybe even plus money. But I think Alabama will go win this game. They'll do something crazy to cover the spread. They'll cover their 5.5 and win by a touchdown. And Ty Simpson, this is the game to do the talking, man. You go talk. Here you go. This is your game. Bad secondary.
That's my concern. He's hearing the outside noise. In a press conference this week, he's been questioned about what happened to the old Ty Simpson. He's hearing that. What are you going to do about it? Are you going to listen to it and go down there and be a brown stain on your back pad, or are you going to go out there and perform? I mean, the ball is in your court, dude. Like,
if they lose this game, does DeBoer get fired?
He's going to Penn State.
Yeah, I think he's going to Penn State no matter what, honestly. But he'd be dumb to go to Penn State, man. You're coach at Alabama. Like, why would you want to go to Penn State?
Leaves no matter what and goes to Penn State, you think?
Yeah, he can't leave no matter what.
If he loses this game, he's gone. Gone.
Yeah,
you can't lose to Florida State. You cannot lose to Florida State first game of the year and have over 200 days to prepare for the one game. And then you lose to Oklahoma back-to-back years. And not to mention this year, it's at home against a team that can't even spell offense. Like, I'm convinced Oklahoma can't spell offense. And you're telling me you're going to lose your rivals? I mean, the last time we lost our rivals, legit, we had a fan poison the tree and go to freaking prison. Like, I mean, this is the game, man.
I don't think he's going to Penn State, honestly. I don't.
He needs to go back to high school football.
There's no reason you would leave Alabama to go to Penn State if you get them to the college football playoff. You win the SEC in your second year. That would be dumb. Because it's not like he hasn't been good there. It's up to the standard, but he hasn't been bad. You know, like that's
right
where it is. Like there's no reason to leave there.
The problem is the standard's not to lose, and he's doing a damn good job of doing that.
Right, you're right. That's the standard that Nick Saban created. But you know, if you can say year 2. You get to the SEC championship, you hopefully win the SEC championship, or lose and you're in the college football playoff in year 2, and you have Ty Simpson another year in your third year recruiting class. Like he shouldn't leave, I wouldn't think.
No.
But we'll see.
Side note, sorry to carry this on, because the thing is with this Alabama offense compared to his first year in, you're finally starting to see that Washington offense start to take place. Spread them out, throwing the football, getting crafty with what we do. My favorite play, I will be putting a little bit money on it. Cade Proctor plus 950 anytime touchdown.
Being in Colorado, I can't even bet college football player props. What a pain in the ass, huh?
DM Miller for plus 155 is pretty good.
Jeremy Bernard, give me it. He's due. He's better than Ryan Williams. You tell me Ryan Williams got a Nike deal and Jeremy Bernard doesn't? I mean, the only Nike deal that Ryan Williams needs to have is maybe butters on his freaking fingers on his gloves, because dude can't catch a ball.
He's fallen off this year for sure. Ryan Williams definitely fallen.
Too many snow bunnies.
Yeah, we were in the conversation with Jeremiah Smith last year. Now it's not even, can't even make that argument. Okay, so it's that time of the show where we give our 4 best picks or 3 best picks for our player props, not player props, for our parlay of the week. We will start with the one that we all agree on. What is the one that we all agree on? Alabama? Is that what we should go with for our main pick?
I like it.
All right. I think that's the one. Alabama. You know what? I think we need to get a winner this week. So we're gonna go safe. Let's take Alabama on the money line because I think minus 220, whatever they are, pretty nice deal for a team. So Alabama minus 220 on the money line. We all like it?
I like it.
All right,
I
bro.
like it. My bad, boys. My connection running up and down over here. Sorry, guys.
You're good, man. You're good. So we all agree Alabama for our first leg of the parlay. We're taking them on the money line. We need to give the people a win this week. So we're going Alabama money line. Brock, what do you got?
Georgia money line or Ole Miss, whatever one's lower. I think it'll be Georgia.
Georgia's like a 14 and Georgia's like minus 1,000.
Oh, then go Ole Miss. Ole Miss money line.
Ole Miss money line right there, minus 103. So, Davey, what do you got?
You guys, we're doing a safe parlay this week.
Points if you want. If you want to lay points. But shit, if you get Alabama minus 220, I'd rather stick that in a parlay than the points.
I agree. I think that's a good leg there. And if we're playing it safe here and we want a safe line, I don't see Iowa losing this game in Nebraska. I could see the 6 points being covered. It could be a low-scoring 13-17 game. But let's take Iowa money line here and play it safe and get us a parlay win here with some decent odds still on the ticket.
So my last leg here, you know what we're going to do? We're going to lay the points with Ohio State to finish it off. We're going to lay the points. This is Ryan Day's year. We're laying
Let's go.
I like it.
Plus 474 there. Three that should hit: Alabama, Ole Miss, Iowa, and then Ohio State minus 10.5. If Ohio State doesn't cover 10.5, I tip my cap. They're better.
Absolutely. Let's go.
They should dominate.
I mean, talk about just running the football. That parlay is just running the football. Just right up the middle, up your ass, get on it. It's hitting.
Yeah, definitely. Well, guys, that was the college football show presented by the World Sports Network. We'll figure out when we're back next. We'll definitely have a conference championship show. We'll try to get that done. Then a playoff preview. The times will definitely be a little more sporadic, though, with everyone's lives going on right now. So we appreciate you joining us for the college football show. Brock Boynton, David covers, Tanner Kern. We'll see you next time for another episode. Championship week coming up.
Roll Tide.